Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So I just wrapped up recording what I believe is episode 5. So this could be 6, could be 7. I'm not really sure where I'm at in my recording at the moment. Do apologize for that. But I did want to go ahead. We're going to continue our game. And oh god, I was in the middle of, oh right, I forgot that I had started the next day because I was just trying to grind up a little bit of money before I started the next recording. Whoopsie doodles. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine here. Just ignore whatever's going on. Really wish I could close registers. Is there, I can exit the register. I guess the way to close the register would just be to like pick it up and box it up and throw it in the corner over here. Don't remember if I hired the manager before ending the last video, but there's a manager just in the event that we need them. You do that. So, still getting used to how YouTube works. Not at all used to YouTube Studio. I may or may not have said it in the last recording, but I had a buddy of mine that worked with me at the bookstore when I was there. And last time I was there, he mentioned having had seen, this series. And I was like, oh my God, didn't know that people outside of my wife watched it. Kind of doing the abridged version of the story because I can't remember if I already said it. But as soon as I finished recording the last episode, and I happened to be looking at YouTube, finally went to go find his comment, and I see that there, like, I looked at the comments for episode 2, and I'm like, wait, is that him? I don't recognize that name. Nope. His comment was on episode 1. So, yet another person has found me on YouTube. I don't believe I know this person in real life. But I was going through, and in fact, I'm going to go to my YouTube studio just so I can address some of these comments. So bear with me while people walk around in the background. There you are. And then trying to remember where things are. Not episode 3, not episode 4. Those are scheduled, by the way. Those are scheduled. They will have come out at least 2 to 3 weeks before this one did. But if I go over here, stop sorting by unresponded. But yeah, just someone who's enjoying the series. The register thing in episode 2 freaked them out. I can't explain it. I just play these fucking things. I don't know what's going on half the time. And quite literally in this one, episode 1 was my, other than like playing the demo for 30 seconds, episode 1 was my first time playing this game, but I've obviously played simulator games before. The big thing that they had asked, though, was remember to feed the cat every day. To which I just flat out said, like, look, I will probably forget. And if I weren't doing this recording right now, I would absolutely forget. But I am doing this recording right now. We are going in here. We're going to go find a cat. We need a cat for this place. Again, Socks should be a raccoon. Anyone that has played WoW knows that Socks is a goddamn raccoon. Ink. Come on. Alright, we are going to adopt Ink. We're going to grab this cat tree, this pet bowl, dual thing, this litter box, this cat bed. I think that includes a scratching post. We're just going to buy all of that. Since we bought ink, we're going to have Inky and the brain. I think that's funny. Over here by the manager. I like being at this place, so here, you are now a glorified... Oh, I see. I see what I did. That actually needs to rotate that away. There we go. You are now a glorified cat sitter. Have fun with that. Used books. Not what I needed. Somewhere back in here. There will be a cat tower, and of course, the kitty needs to be able to see out the window. There we go. Love it. Not you. Cat bed comes in a giant fucking box. Well, you're not allowed to leave the store ever anyway, so the cat bed's going back by you. Seems like a good idea. What are you? The litter box. Litter box can be over here. That's fine. Check this over there. And then, is that everything that I bought? That should be everything that I bought. Will you please let me pick up? Hey, mean person, don't box me up. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure what is going on. I'm not trying to box you up. I was trying to pick that up, and it did not remotely like me trying to pick up the cat carrier, and now it's stuck, and I can't do anything with it. I can't escape. I can't back out. Hello. Hello. Oh, wait, the cat's moving. Okay. Cat did not want to move at first. Alright, we're good. There we go. Release. Alright. Okay, cool. I don't have to worry about getting rid of that. Alright, you're a magic cat. You can just go through boxes. That's cool. We'll make sure that that's all full. Make sure that that's good. Kitty, come here. The nice person on the internet requests that I pet you. I don't know if this has any in-game effect other than those hearts, but there we go. There is indeed a cat there now. Oh god, now I have to wedge this thing back in here. Right there, I saw it. Right there. Alright. Cool. Okay. We have a cat. And the store name. We are doing the things. I mean, I just got this, so that means that I need... I can't not, right? Like, I have to finish it. It's a must. The Master Relics. Perfect. Grab some boxes. Alright, Mr. Trucky Man. Give me a box. Alrighty. Oh god, that's a lot of people waiting at my register. Alright. There we go. Wait, are you people just happy that there's a cat now? Is there an actual in-game reason for there being a cat? Also, going back to the comments section, yes, all the faces are the same. You cannot unsee it. Because your face looks like 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 your face. It's almost time to clock out. Actually, it's almost time to expand the storeroom and get some more stuff in there. Go on, get on out of here, you. Alright, that should be the last customer. Oh boy, we need so much stuff. Come here, you. We need this. You know what? We'll just buy 2 boxes of all this stuff. Buy all of that. Buy all of that. Buy all of that. We're just going to fill up the back room as much as we can. Okay. All right, and these. There we go. All right, fill up the back room, lots and lots and lots and lots. Come in here, pay the bills, go into Expandyland. Yes. Now, how much for the next one? Oh, still 13.5. Okay. That makes me happy. Somewhere in here are these, and I need these. Okay, so I need 2 more of those. Dropping lots and lots and lots of money here. One of these. And where's the last one? This one. Run in here. Drop this one in here. Okay. So now then, where are these empty boxes at? Give me this. It's going up there. Give me this. It's going right next to it. This one. It's going right there. Give me the comic books. Going there. Alright. Oh boy, so much. I'm just gonna let them do what they're doing. And while they're doing that, I'm going to end the day, go to the next day so that I have a little bit of extra money just in case I need it. Open. There we go. You cannot just be open though. That's a little sad. You know what I can do though? I kind of want... what do I want? Oh, concrete? No, we need a better storage room. We need a nice storage room. I dealt with not nice storage rooms long enough. This looks kind of cool. I'm gonna take that. And so there's wallpaper. And we'll put in some... do I want carpet? You know what? Just purchase this. Because I think this wood that's out here is going to eventually be replaced with something else. But I can use that wood in here as the floor for the storage room. I like it. I like it. Go over there. There you are, kitty. Sleeping right there. There we go. We have pet the kitty. Kitty is at the scratching post. I have fulfilled my YouTube comment obligation. I have to keep repeating that, otherwise I am going to completely forget. Why do I feel like you are supposed to be in here somewhere? No, do you not have a spot in here? I could have sworn you did. I could have sworn you did. Bookmarks, candy bars, the Harry Potter stuff. I'm just going to assume this does not have an actual spot and throw it over there. Sugarland. Don't I have a spot for the games? I thought there was a spot for the games right around here. No? Am I crazy? Oh, nope. Sugarland. Ah, container is full. Okie dokie. It exists. Same with you. You exist. You're back here too, right? Yes. Okay. Alright. So we're slowly moving around. Alright. Manpower. Comic book. There's no other comic book here, right? That's manga. No. Okay. Alright. I'm right about that, at least, I think. You there. Help them stock for right now. Yeah, let's get these boxes out of here. Alright, refill. Clean, I assume. Oh yeah, where's that little box? Because I bought wallpaper stuff, I think. Somewhere. It's here somewhere. I just need to find it. Should be a small box. Not that. There it is. Alright, I found it. Yeah, that looks cool. I love it. That looks cool. We'll just ignore the part where I'm sure my retail workers feel like death all the time, because that's what retail does, and I painted the stock room with a cemetery. We're just going to gloss over the analogies. I do like how the posts line up with the door frame. That looks really cool. All right, guys. Nobody needs to know what's going on there. Don't let any non-employees into the storeroom, and we will be fine. Alrighty. Back out of the YouTube comments here and just make sure that everything is still recording as it should. Everything looks good. Love to see it. I do kind of wish I could do something with the ceiling. I appreciate that the lights are pre-installed. I still wish I could do something with the ceiling. It's going to bother me a little bit. Alright, so once we have this opened up more, we'll be able to do... We're so close to shop level 22. Alright, that's done. You there. What book is this? Haunted House on the Hill. Oh, there's no way I didn't put you back here, right? Alright. I don't see it. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and drop this back here. We'll pretend that's good. Leave the games there for now. Pet the kitty again. Make sure the kitty's happy. Getting low on these boxes, which is awesome. I don't see too often many boxes left on the floor out here. I know there's those two game ones. How many of these can I hold? I can hold 4 at a time. Oh, sorry, bud. Didn't mean to make you come out. That's pretty funny. Alright, once we get to shop level 20, what do we think? We're going to add this book, definitely. And then possibly this one? %30 bonus to sales for specific genres. Come on, you guys are almost done. Oh, you guys are done. Holy shit, look at that. Well, you're done for the moment. I know that you're not done yet, however. I have my mighty scanner in hand. I want this, I want this, I want this. I'm just gonna make sure that that everything back here is as full as we can make it within the confines of the game. See, like, this can stack extra boxes, but this can't. I don't really know exactly what can and what can't. that should be everything that we need, right? That should be everything. There we go. That can go back up there. I could probably get another personalized shelf if I want that stuff off the floor. Do I really care that much? No, mostly because I know that it's going to bother somebody, and I'm going to take at least slight amusement from that. Alright, were you the one that, nope. Where's my actual cashier, buddy? You there? Yes, become a cashier. And we will open the store for business. And somewhere back here is a light switch. I must say, it's nice having an actual light switch instead of having to go into the fucking supply closet and flip breakers. God, every electrician that walked into that store just kind of looked at us like we were fucking nuts. Make sure all that's full. Can I sleep in the cat bed? No. Alright, everything should be good. You know what? We didn't buy used books. That's a shame. ZipRecruiter, there's nothing there. Shop locations, there's nothing new yet. Waiting for them to come to America. Or England, you know, I'll fuck with Waterstone. Take over their shit, why not? Oh, you need help. Nope, who needed help? I saw somebody. You. You like science fiction. Good. Take this book. I will always sell not quite Jurassic Park. I've read the book enough times. God, over my 7 years working at the bookstore, for whatever reason, like working at the bookstore, once I would get home, I would not want to, I'd want to do anything but read. So the only stuff I was reading was like comfort reads, shit that I already knew exactly what was going to happen. I'd read it before. I read very little in the way of new books while I worked at the bookstore. And because my wife keeps making fun of me for it, yes, I will continue to not say where I worked. I don't mind talking about Sears or, you know, talking about the church because St. Joachim's is defunct. They don't exist anymore. Sears barely exists. Place was such under such shoddy fucking leadership. Everyone loves the cat, and you want a recommendation. Take that. I will never get tired of that pun. But yes, no, I will continue to refuse saying the actual name of the bookstore where I worked. Although, anyone familiar with their website fucking knows where I worked. God. But yeah, the whole time I worked at the bookstore, like maybe across those 7 years, I read 5 actually new to me books. Before that, when I worked for Sears and sold electronics, or, you know, when I worked IT, sure, I came home and I played computer games, but I also read voraciously. Like, I think the 1 year I put away 120 books, something like that. My parents bought me a Kindle for my birthday the 1 year, and I was just reading absolutely everything. I was reading history books. I was reading Sherlock Holmes. And that's about when I discovered the Dresden Files, because my dad actually... I think my dad had picked it up from the library, and I read it, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I could read more of this. Because, spoiler alert, the first couple books... Sorry, Jim. The first 3 books or so, they're not your best. Starting from book 4 onward, they're fucking phenomenal. I can't recommend them highly enough. But the first 3, they're not bad. Don't get me wrong. They're still good, but they're not nearly at the level that they eventually get to. But you do have to read 1, 2, and 3 because it sets up so much to make book 4 onward that much better. Plus, that's also when he quit his job and started writing full time. But like, that's when I got into these books, because my dad picked up the first one from the library, then came home. He had found another one in the series on, like, he was out at the store or whatever, and he knew I liked them, so he brought home Proven Guilty. And if you know anything about the Dresden Files, Proven Guilty is book 8. So I started reading it, and I'm like, am I supposed to know who these characters are? Like, they're talking like I should know what's going on. That was a weird lag spike. Everything good? Everything looks good. Everything looks like it's still recording. But I started reading it. I'm like, I have no clue what... So I ended up Googling it, like... Oh, this is book 8 in this series. That's why I have no clue what the hell's going on. So I told my dad, he's like, oh, do you want me to take it back? And I was like, no. No, I want to read it. I'm just going to buy 2 through 7 first and read those. And I just blitzed through them. And then as soon as I got working at the bookstore, which was like, oh, I'm working with books, like, this will be great, I get to talk about books all day. Yeah, no, retail just sucks your soul out. And don't get me wrong, I was very good at my job, because I can mask up and pretend that I actually like people, at least for 8 hours at a time. Mostly, until, you get those, some lovely customers that just bring out the best in you, and you just want to take their head and smash it through a plate glass window and repeatedly stomp on their neck until they stop struggling. But I just all but gave up on reading new books. So I would, reread Dresden. I would read... keep wanting to type out how much change it is. But I would reread Dresden, reread Jurassic Park, reread the Council Wars trilogy. I'm sorry, not trilogy. There's 4 of those books. But I would just go back and reread things that I had already read. A handful of the new books that I read in that time were... I read Lost Moon, which later got retitled to Apollo 13. That was really good. I read A River in Darkness, which was about a North Korean escaping from North Korea. Very, very depressing. Very depressing book. But then again, like, the first nonfiction book that I ever read was Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee. So, not like I'm necessarily a stranger to depressing books, since I read that when I was like 12. Then again, I was always reading shit that, for my age, I probably should have held off a little bit. Like I remember being on the bus on a field trip in my first year of high school, and the kids are like, "Oh, what are you reading?" And I'm like, because it was missing the front cover. It was a old mass market paperback of my dad's, but it was old, like well loved, well read, beaten up. So it's missing the front cover. Otherwise, that would have been kind of a dead giveaway. But they're like, what are you reading? I'm like, oh, it's a book, Red Dragon. And they're like, oh, what's that about? And 14-year-old me, being in high school, is just like, oh, it's a serial killer. He doesn't like the way he looks, so he breaks mirrors and jabs shards of mirror into people's eyes after he kills them. Yeah, people didn't really want to sit with me on the bus. But I enjoyed it. In fact, one of the books that I finally got around to reading when I was working at the bookstore was The Silence of the Lambs. I had never read it. I'd read Red Dragon and loved it. I had never read The Silence of the Lambs, so I finally got around to that. No, okay. Just really, really wanted some candy. But yeah, no, there were so few actual new books that I read in my time as a bookseller. Meanwhile, people are asking me, oh, do you have books on trees? And I'm like, oh yeah, like I would recommend this one. And I only knew that because someone else had come in, previously and bought it and had talked about it. But I could at least, recall that, recommend the book, talk to them about the book. And they're like, oh, did you go to college for, to be an arborist or anything? Since you know so much about trees? And I'm like, no, I didn't go to college to be an arborist or for anything else. You're in a bookstore and I sell books. And I kind of like to know at least a little bit about what I'm selling. But like being able to flip from, selling a book about trees to a book about serial killers jabbing shards of mirror into people's eyes, and then dodging landmines like, hey, what Bible is best? I'm not pulling the pin on that fucking grenade. What Bible does your church use? Because there are so many. And like it astounded me every day, the amount of people that would come in and they're like, no, there's only one Bible. And I'm like, no. Follow me. And they would come to the Bible aisle and it's like, holy shit, what is all this? It's like, yes, do you want the King James? Do you want the New International? Do you want the New King James? Do you want the Christian Standard? Do you want... They're like, what why are there so many? I don't fucking know. Being able to jump back and forth, sell books on all these different topics, and be able to talk about them. Just make sure that we restock nice and pretty like in here. Yeah, like working in a bookstore is a fucking trip and a half. Oh yeah, we don't want those. I do want 2 of each of those though. Good there. That should be good. Take a look. A little bit there. Ooh, you know what though? We're gonna grab it. Where's it at? The legendary display case. We can finally get it. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't think I actually ordered it. I did not. There we go. Bye now. Here comes the truck. Skirting around that turn. Mine. Right here will work, I think. Oh, God. The snap function does not like certain items. That's okay. You can go right there. And then you can go right there. And then what do we want? I think we want the discount. So then we'll have a 15% discount and a 20% sale bonus and a 15% boost to employee speed. Yeah, I like that. That will work. I think I'll stick with that. And I can only have one of those, correct? Yes, only one allowed. We're almost to a point where we can have tables, which will be cool. Then there's just the different themed bookshelves. It's weird to me that this is a window, but you can't actually buy windows. Oh yeah, we also want this. Definitely want that. Got it. Paint it black. Paint it black. Aw. That's bullshit. Okay, can I make everything this dark brown then to kind of match? Yeah, that'll work. No, you can't. Because why the fuck would you? Fine, you stay that color then. Dark brown. Ugh. Why is there not just a consistent color palette? Oh. Oh. Oh, now that's interesting. I think I need a lot more candy shelves. I do need a lot more candy shelves. I have 2 here, and there's 6 in total. I need 4 candy shelves. Oh, yes, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy now. Oh, yes, we are doing this. Go onto the counter. Don't roll off the counter. Go right there. Good. Oh, yes, we are doing this. You know what? You go right there for the moment. You come with me. You know what? We're going to face these towards the window. I know this is kind of weird, but that's okay. We're going to face them towards the window. Okay. I see my problem here. Spin you. Okay, grab you. Where do you actually go? You go right there. Grab you. Then you'll go right there. And then you can be seen from the outside. And does it actually look? Yeah. All right. I like it. I like it. We got a window display. That makes me happy. All right. Now, you go there. You don't. How come that one had like a half? That's annoying. Fine. Go there then. And then you get a half. Why? Why do only some of you get halves? This is so weird. And you get a half. Why do you not get a half? Okay, there we go. You there. Go up against this window like so. Let the people look upon your majesty. You go there. You You guys want used books, they're going to smell like cat shit. It's on you. You go there. No. All right, we're back to this not wanting to do the things. Whatever. You're gonna go right there. Okay. Spray can. Kit Kat. I'm sorry, Chit Chat. Whatever this one was. Chuckles. Dorks. Finish Fish. Galaxy Bar. Geese. Oh, I love it. Can this become darker brown? Yes, it can. Good. Why is the desk black in the image? It's just gonna stay purple. Dark brown. Yeah. Dark brown. Oh my god, there are so many colors for certain things and then not really any colors for others. I don't like that. Dark brown. Alright. Dark brown, dark brown, dark brown. Am I still overstocked on that? Damn. Dark brown. And you things cannot be brown. Why? Why? Black it is. It's fine. Alright. I like it. This can't really do much of anything. This can't be painted at all for some reason. Can't paint that. Ooh, I can paint this. Cool. I can paint the cat bed? Yeah. I can paint the chair. Okay. Alright. Everything is fine here. I can go right there. Hooray. Alright, we have we've got some stuff here. We can't get any more licenses yet, that's okay. We are gonna buy some used books. Oh god, the game's gonna lag because it doesn't like that I'm doing this. That's okay. I'm going to end the video with a giant book unboxing and see if we get anything good. Plus we just need to refill those displays. Oh, what is that? What is that? Employees gain 1 level at the end of the day. Neat. That's fun. Oh boy, how many Fahrenheits are we gonna have? Speaking of reading books, working in the bookstore, I realistically should not have been working at the bookstore. So many people would come in and they're like, oh, you know, my kid needs to do their summer reading. You know, here's their reading list. What one would you recommend? What one did you like best? I never read any of them. I was the worst fucking student. I never did a single bit of summer reading, and I did very little classroom reading. I was always fucking bored with all the shit that they were reading in schools. The last book that I can remember actually reading, start to finish, was Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim in like the 2nd or 3rd grade. And then, horror. And then I did not read another book for school. What does this one do? 30% bonus to horror. Should have guessed that. The next book that I started was Black Boy by Richard Wright. We were reading that in class, and I think that was around the time I was reading Red Dragon, and I was much more interested in my book. And it's not like I went out and like bought the Cliff Notes version. No, I just didn't read them. But the tests for these books were usually so mind-numbing that even without reading the book myself, just sort of listening to the classroom discussions, like they would ask me, "Hey, you know what happened in this chapter?" I'm like, I have no fucking clue. But someone else would answer, and they're like, "Oh, he felt like a hero because his brother was drowning and he jumped in and saved him." And I might be attributing that to the wrong book, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that's the right book though. But I would remember that. I'd remember that shit. In fact, Jesus, 20x years later, I still remember that shit. God, I haven't thought about that book in years, and I still remember, random shit like, oh yeah, he's pet the kitty, pet the kitty for the YouTube comments. I still can remember like what happened. I couldn't tell you what chapter that was, anything like that, but I can still remember that did happen in a chapter. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. And that's how I passed the tests. And that really, oh God, horror movie. What's up, eyeballs? How you doing? That's not creepy at all. I'm horrified, but I can't look away. Nope. Stop it. Damn it. Give me that box. Okay, promote. Yes, promote. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Give me that. Put it there. Take that away. Okay. No more can come here. But yeah, it would drive my teachers absolutely fucking nuts because I aced the tests and they're like, well, he didn't cheat because nobody else got the answer right. But I know for a fact he didn't read the book. Yeah. That's quite the conundrum you got on your hands there. And it's just because I was able to actually pay attention and retain information. I did not want those there. You know what? I'll just take these and I'll put them down here. And I'll remove that from there. Okay, cool. Geeses. Yeah, to this day, there are so many of the classics that I couldn't tell you anything about. I never read them. I have no clue. Okay. Grab this galaxy bar. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to drop these. And get rid of that. Pull these from here. Drop them over here. There we go. All right. And then these Swedish fish. Okay. Take some of these. Make sure this is all filled in. And then we'll take some of these and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Make sure that's all filled in. So much candy. Bet the kitty. All right. How are we doing with our candy? We do still have some here. I will help you. We'll help you shelve the candy. Okay, we are officially done with this. Here, take this box. Any more candy back here? We have this. Just want to know what candy I actually have to buy. Any more candy in here? Galaxy thing? Oh, galaxy bars are actually full. Okay. Toss that there. And we'll grab this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. There we go. All the candy. Get them, boys. And then how are we doing in here? Is there anything? Yeah, there's probably some stuff we can buy. All right. So much candy. Oh god, I love the paint jobs on these things. They look so good. I feel like this is what should be lining the fucking aisles going up to the register. That's the other thing. I wish I could sort of denote, like, put both registers on this side of the window and set up like a queue line where people have to walk down, turn, and then they go to the first available register. You know, like in an actual store. I would make this look as close to possible as the actual queue line. Oh god, gotta fill that up. As the actual queue line in the store I worked at. Are you asleep in your... No. No. Where did the kitty go? There you are. I'm trying not to forget you, so what do? You just start disappearing all over the place. Okay. Alright, so I think we're just about good here. I like it. Everything looks good. That's full. That's clean. Everything is freshly painted. We have a graveyard for our lovely book jockeys to reside in. You know, go back there and scream about unruly customers. Sit back here and just talk shit about all the nonsense we deal with in a day. Very thematic. This is the one that's going to get me all the comments. I'm calling it now. I already know some of the comments I'm going to get just for this stockroom. And I'm going to answer them right now. No, I will not buy this wallpaper for you and come into work and install it. But if you could get corporate to okay it, I think this would be fucking hilarious. And I know exactly which members of the team would appreciate it. I also know exactly which members of the team would really, really not appreciate it. Oh, but that's fine. Most of them don't set foot in the stockroom anyway. So it's all good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're finishing up the candy. They're just about done. This is full. Everything's repainted. We've got some new theming. Once we actually open up the rest of the store, which we can't do just yet, we could expand a little bit if we really wanted to. We could also expand the stock room. We're not going to do it just yet. We're getting there. But for right now, I hope y'all have had fun. And I will see everyone next time.